It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield-Greene County Park Board, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey, good morning to you. Here we are on Friday. Happy Friday to you. We made it to the weekend, and lots of stuff going on this weekend. We'll tell you all about that coming up. We've got our contest winners that we'll tell you about coming up as well. So stick around, but we'll do news as we do.
All right. President-elect Donald Trump's pick to lead the IRS is a familiar name around the Ozarks, former Congressman Billy Long. He made the announcement on Truth Social yesterday, Trump did. And for his part, Billy Long responded on X saying, "I will not be issuing a blanket pardon, but I will be issuing a blanket thank you because I can't keep up with all of you as fast as my phone is blowing up. Thank you. Let's get to work." Congressman Long, in true form, I can see him saying that. I can actually see him saying that out loud. Represented Missouri in the House of Representatives from 2010 to 2023.
Okay.
Say what you will about Billy Long, love him or hate him, regardless of what political side of the aisle you are on. He's a likable guy. Isn't he? He's a likable guy. Remember when we ran into him at the airport, and he's just so he's very easy to talk to. He's funny. Yeah. But that's what an honor for him, you know. Now to this, if you live in Taney County near Walnut Shade, you could hear and feel an explosion this evening. A planned controlled explosion is scheduled for 7:30 tonight near Highway 65 and 160. People in that area are advised to expect noise and vibrations, but the sheriff's department says nothing to see here.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Just
it's
a drill.
All controlled.
Just a drill. Don't worry about a thing.
Is that like for road work? I mean, seriously, though.
It didn't say specifically, but I would imagine so.
Me too.
Dynamite. But that happens all the time. They dynamite stuff out. I don't know.
Yeah. So.
Meanwhile, police in Branson say a social media post claiming a serial killer is on the loose is fake news. The post claims a serial killer is walking around Branson, knocking on doors, and then attacking people who answer the door. Police say that is completely unfounded and is not happening. So rest assured, Branson isn't under attack by a serial killer that we know of. Springfield's current city manager is currently a finalist for the same job in St. Joseph, Missouri. We already know he's leaving the position in Springfield. He's announced that. Jason Gage announced in October that he will resign January 11th. Here's the interesting part. Even after he quits the job and leaves the position, the city of Springfield will continue to pay him for a full year and provide full benefits package totaling more than $400,000.
It's interesting. It is.
It's quite. Sportstown Complex near the airport continues to bring in money to our area. We told you yesterday about an upcoming soccer tournament in January that will bring in about $1 million to the area. Economic impact. Now another competition coming to Sportstown will bring in an additional roughly $1 million in economic impact. The USA Archery, U.S. Open, and Target Nationals will take place August 13 through 16 and bring in up to 600 competitors, many of them from out of town, to spend their money. The winner will be announced. No, that's a different story. 600 people coming in, and that'll be a nice competition, bringing in some tourist money, which is always nice.
That is nice.
Kansas City Chiefs tight end. You going to say something about that?
No, I was just going to say it's interesting that with the new Sportstown complex, we are actually luring things away from other towns. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're both in the Ozarks, so they could both use, I don't know. I would rather be luring them away from Kansas City or St. Louis, but it's good and bad, right? For the area as a whole.
I mean, I don't know where the archery competition came from.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I was thinking for the soccer, it was in Branson, but yeah, that doesn't mean the archery was.
Archery came from probably outside the area because I've never heard of it before.
Yeah.
So that's a win.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce is nominated for the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award. The Chiefs nominated him as their representative to win the league's, or to at least be in the running for the league's highest individual honor for a player. Each team nominates a player for the award that recognizes a player's community service. And that winner will be announced in February, right before the Super Bowl.
All right. You can go see a gingerbread village made by members of the community. We told you about this a couple days ago, but I'm telling you, it's at the Springfield Expo Center. And I have not seen it live in person, but the pictures look really cool. There is a whole village. I mean, houses, shops, churches, schools, firehouses, all in the form of a gingerbread house on display at the Springfield Expo Center. It is happening right now and will be on display through the 15th from 10 to 6 each day. And they're also going to be reading a story from Buddy the Elf. Buddy is visiting from the North Pole. So I just feel like it's a fun thing to take the kids out and go see some creativity.
Yeah, that's one of like a million things happening this weekend. You got a list, right? The live nativity is at the fairgrounds.
The live nativity is happening. I think we might have mentioned that, but that is tonight and tomorrow night at 6:00 and 7:30. So 2 different shows. Both of them are free. 6 p.m., 7:30, live nativity. And it's just cool. It is, by the way, indoor now. So if you were here yesteryear, you might think that you're going to be sitting in your cold car, but you can go into the building now and it is heated. So that is a big plus. And just something to see. Live animals, live actors. Also, the Nixa Winter Market is at Cassidy Station, which is right there by Fremont Road. And it's amazing. I've been to the venue. I've not been to the Winter Market, but I've been to that venue now, and it's so nice. So that is tomorrow from 10 to 4. So you can head out, take a look there. The Nixa Christmas Parade is on Sunday at 2 p.m. The Republic Christmas on Main Street is tomorrow from 9 to 5 a.m. And the list goes on. Rogersville, Fairgrove, Willard. So lots to see, lots to do. Check it out right now at aroundtheozarks.com on our events calendar.
And we told you about this, but it's worth repeating. On Sunday, you can go see It's a Wonderful Life for free at the Gilloy's Theater. Get a free hot chocolate. You can get a picture with Santa as well. That'll be happening 2 p.m. at the Gilloy's Theater, the Christmas classic, It's a Wonderful Life. So it's a great opportunity. If your family hasn't seen it, kids haven't seen it, take them out, and it'll be a fun time to see it on the big screen.
Okay. Don't forget that our contests have been going on, and we have a winner for one of the contests. The other one is not done yet because the good people of the Ozarks are going to be voting on the winner of the Deck the Halls. So if you want to participate in that, you have a few more days to submit a picture of a Christmas, of whatever it is, Christmas related. Like maybe it's your tree, maybe it's the lights on your house, maybe it's your own gingerbread village. But then
something you think could win a contest.
Right. Something you think could win a contest. And then the listeners get to vote on their favorite picture. And the winner gets 4 annual passes to Wonders of Wildlife, which that's just huge because it's a nice place and those tickets are pricey on your own. So this is cool. Yep. And then you also get a $100 gift card to Jim's Steakhouse. Okay, Ethan, are you ready for the drum roll or what?
Sure.
Okay. I don't hear the drum roll.
Oh, drum roll, drum roll.
That's what a drum roll sounds like,
Okay,
sir.
Yeah.
The Branson Bowl winner is Laura from Cassville. Laura wins the signed Felix jersey. Ethan, do you remember his last name?
Anyudike Uzama.
That's it. Anyudike Uzama. So Laura from Cassville wins that. So congratulations to her.
That was
and then also
that was from Thanksgiving because we weren't here Thursday and Friday of last week. So
Right.
we picked a winner, but we didn't announce the winner. So that was the winner from last week. And then we have this week's winner as well, tickets to a Chiefs game.
Yes. And so that winner is Leslie from Marionville.
Nice.
Leslie from Marionville. So two winners.
Right there.
Laura was the Felix jersey. I won't even attempt his last name.
And Yudike Uzama.
And Leslie is from Marionville, wins the Chiefs tickets versus the Texans on December 21st. Both of them will also take home some Branson as the official vacation destination of the Kansas City Chiefs custom gear.
That's awesome.
Thanks for playing.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Thanks for playing, ladies. By the way, E, I want to say this. Last night, I was in Willow Springs and I spoke at a banquet. And a gentleman came up and had his Scooters gift card in his hand that he was waving.
Nice.
And I was like, I love coffee. Are you about to give me a gift card? I didn't know what he was doing, And he said, my wife won this from Around the Ozarks from the competition. Oh, yeah. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my goodness. So anyway, I got to meet one of our winners live in person and it was fun for me.
Well, all our listeners are winners in my mind.
There you go. I believe it. All right. Well,
That's
happy
cool.
weekend, everybody. Thank you so much for listening and for playing.
Yep. Have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you back here bright and early on Monday, and then we're getting really close to Christmas. So
no doubt.
Be ready.
All right. We'll see you then.
Yep.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Command Family Medicine and John's Heating and Air. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. We have made it to Friday. Congratulations. It is a cold start, though. We've got those bitter cold temperatures to kick us off this morning. Numbers are in the teens, mid and upper teens across the area, but well below the freezing point. And I'm expecting that it's another cold day in the Ozarks, but not quite as cold as it was yesterday. More sunshine in our future, though, and we are talking about temperatures today that will heat on up into the mid 40s. This is still a little bit on the cool side of seasonal averages, but overall, it'll just be kind of a typical winter day. It will be warmer, though, for the weekend. If you missed those 50s of Wednesday, they're going to be back by tomorrow. I've got mid 50s back in the forecast. The big headlines for you, though, as you're heading out the door on this Friday, well, they include that you should bundle up. Newsflash, we have really cold temperatures out there and wind chill values that are approaching the single digits. So think about the kiddos. They need all the extra layers this morning. Don't skip out on the gloves and the hat today because any extended period of time in this cold of weather can really be very dangerous. We will see high pressure still in control of our weather pattern. That'll bring us a whole lot of sunshine in the forecast today. Where the active weather is across the country today, well, it's up in New England and then also down south in Texas. I told you about some of those coastal showers and thunderstorms. Those are moving inland into much of Texas, all the way back into portions of New Mexico and the Pacific Northwest, getting some rain and snowfall in the higher elevations. Temperatures, they rebound as we head through the afternoon, and we are talking more sunshine through the weekend. So we're mid 40s today. It won't be quite as cold tonight. I have lows near the freezing point, and then we'll be back up into the middle 50s tomorrow. So a nice significant jump in temperatures as we head into Saturday afternoon. It will be dry tomorrow too. The rain chances, they are in the weekend forecast. It's not a huge chance for rain, really kind of just scattered showers. It's what's in the forecast, but the best opportunity for seeing some of those will be late in the day on Sunday. So we are not talking about a washout for the weekend by any stretch of the imagination, and temperatures will be warm enough this entire time to support rainfall, not any of the winter weather with colder temperatures that could be in place. All right, the next couple of days are looking pretty good. High temps are going to be back into the 50s tomorrow. If you're looking for an outdoor day this weekend, I would choose Saturday. Sunday, first half of the day should be dry, but it'll be chilly with temperatures starting out in the low 40s. We get to the 50s on Sunday afternoon, but then rain chances start to move in, primarily east of Highway 65. I'm expecting more shower activity just in our eastern counties, spotty in nature on Monday. I'm only calling it about a 15% chance for some showers on Monday, and those will likely be in the eastern Ozarks. But once again, temperatures warm enough to support the rainfall there with highs making it back into the 50s. Around the country, things are pretty active again today. We've got light to moderate snowfall over portions of the central Appalachians. Also, moderate lake effect snow happening again for the upper peninsula of Michigan and off the west coast of portions of the lower peninsula also today. We've got temperatures that are nearly 20 degrees below average for the Ohio River Valley and the mid-Atlantic. So the East Coast getting kind of this blast of winter after that cold front came through. I told you about that yesterday, and it is going to hang on with the below average temperatures through the weekend for our friends out east. So it'll feel better than that, at least in the Ozarks. That's something that we've got going for us. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question for the day. And the question that I left you with yesterday was, how many reindeer are featured in the poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas"? Do you think it was 6, 8, 9, or 12? And the answer, you may have thought it was C, but this is kind of a trick question. It is actually 8. Of course, the classic poem, also known as A Visit from St. Nicholas, mentions 8 tiny reindeer. Of course, they are Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Dunder, and Blixen. But Rudolph is not mentioned in the poem. So that's the gotcha. No Rudolph in the original "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" or the remakes of this. They kept it classic. So congrats. If B, 8 was your answer, that is correct. Here's your next chance for win. What U.S. president banned Christmas trees at the White House? Do you think it was Richard Nixon, Bill Clinton, Harry Truman, or Theodore Roosevelt? Yes, one of them banned Christmas trees at the White House. Which of those presidents do you think it is? You can let me know your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Also on the website, voting begins next week for our Deck the Halls contest at Around the Ozarks. So make sure you check out some of the photos that have been uploaded there from the awesome holiday decor, outdoor and indoor. Check it out. You can vote for your favorites. And that's all happening at aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much to our sponsors, John's Heating and Air and Command Family Medicine. I appreciate you listening again this week. Find a way to stay cool today, or stay cool. We'll all be staying cool. Stay warm today. How about that? And we will chat again early next week. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Overall, the weather looks like it will cooperate here in the Ozarks.